could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, your check is I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just hold an obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression, You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives. You create thoughts. Never waste time. You got one shot. You got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5. No mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way. What I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me.
Oh, hey, Mipet. Welcome, welcome. I should have warned you about the loud intros that I do. But they're definitely meant to get your ass moving, for sure.
Oh, it's okay. I'm half deaf anyway, so it doesn't make any difference.
Well, there you go. There you go. Okay, so there's no harm, no foul, you know.
Exactly.
Well, definitely got to wake me up from a long day, but I like that. Thank you, Counter Talk, again for that awesome intro. I love it. So welcome everybody. Mipet, I'm so happy you're here. You know, I feel like I'm hanging out with a star because my DMs have been lit with praise for you. Like they want to know how much I paid you, what I had to do to get you here.
Well, don't tell them.
I'm not, you know,
it's
the
a
rumors.
secret.
I've been having fun making up stories still. Wait till you hear some of them later. Maybe I'll tell them on pub chat.
So you didn't tell them I made you sit on my dragon eggs. Okay.
Mm-hmm. No, I did. I actually did. I had to tell them that one. And they were like, well, did you wear cotton? Did you wear silk? Did you forget who you're talking to? Yeah, so they were very happy eggs. Let's just say that. They're probably going to miss me.
Don't tell them about the blowtorch, will you?
Oh, yeah. Wrong show, Mipet. I'm going to get you on there. Oh, no. See, I knew it was going to say, hey, student. Hey, Liam. Oh, my goodness. Oh, gosh. Just a couple people came in while I wasn't looking, but that's okay. I'm laughing so hard, my eyes are squinting. Like I can't see. Well, anyway. So, you know what we do here, right? Oh, hi, Quiz. Nice to see you. And no, Quiz, don't ask that. Hey, Kyle. No, anyway. Well, anyway, we're going to just talk about assholes, which, like, we would talk about that all the time anyway, right? Because, like,
absolutely. I was just going to say, there's so many in the world.
There are so many, and I own it. I know I'm one of the biggest assholes out there. I will be a jerk to you. I will be an asshole, but I'll own it. You know, usually if I am, there's really good reason. Like you're being one and not actually owning it, and so that I'm being an asshole to you because of it. But yeah, no, I don't mind. We're all assholes at some time or another. But so I thought it would be funny to actually do a show reading about them and trying to decide who is and who isn't, because actually it leads to some really good conversations sometimes. But
I've watched the
speaking of
show.
assholes, Aaron just showed up. Hey, Aaron. But he actually led that to me. He fed that to me. I don't normally call Aaron an asshole out loud on YouTube, but hey, you love it to me, Aaron. Like, it's the one thing I know how to do is hit back. Go ahead. For sure. No. So, hey, so what do you say? Let me just go over the voting options with you. I mean, most of you here may know how to vote on this, but just for, I guess, just for consistency, we will go over what the options are again before we read. Like, I know, right, Aaron? Yeah, I did say it out loud, Aaron. You loved it to me, dude. What'd you expect me to do with that? That was a nice soft pitch. I went to hit it out of the park. What'd you think I was going to do? Okay, so Am I the Asshole voting is really kind of simple. We have a bunch of fun numbers. Like the first one is about the original poster. And usually that's whoever writes it. When I'm reading it, it's the person who wrote it. That would be number one. The number two is usually the other party, the person they're talking about, who they're actually got the issue with. Number three is usually everybody who's involved, either both parties, the op writer and the one they're writing about, or the other person involved or whatever. Number four is one of my favorites, yay porn, because, well.
Yay porn.
Yay. I mean, this doesn't even need an explanation. I mean, yay porn. I mean, who doesn't like porn? And if you don't.
Exactly.
You may not want to hang here for very long.
I've been getting lots of porn this week, so yay, porn.
You left me speechless last night, woman. So I was just like, let's see, do I continue the conversation or do I just let her go at it for a few? Well, he's going to be there for a while. I think I'll just talk to her tomorrow. Bye. There you go. Like, I know when the timing's right, so there you go. But anyway, the next one is the Magic Mike Fund, and it is exactly as stated. Yes, it is true. Bear is naive. Bear is wanting. Bear is wanting and lacking in that she's never been to a strip club ever. Yeah, that's right. All the shows I do, all the shit I talk about, and I have never been to a strip club, any kind of strip club. So,
oh my God, let's start a GoFundMe for Claire.
This is it, the Magic Mike Fund. That's what you vote. Like, they just thought that was hysterical. First of all, they don't believe it. But it is actually true, because I don't lie. You got two things with me, the absolute truth or no comment. That is true. I have never been to a strip club.
Truthful liars are awesome. Truthful
lies are the best. When you're telling the truth, but it's not all of the truth, but it's part of the truth. You could do that.
Yeah,
well, I don't even do that. I'm really bad.
Yeah.
I'm really bad at that, actually. They'll tell you. No, Chris, we're not talking about that. I actually had to look that up. That's how naive I am. Now, stop it. Stop it right now. Stop. Oh, my God. And everybody who doesn't know what that is, do not look it up until after the show, okay? Because I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it, okay? All right. Number 6 is everyone is an asshole. And I mean, like, everyone. Like everyone everywhere, because like that's usually true more than not. Number 7 is open for suggestions, which means you get to write whatever you want. But if you pick number 7, please tell me what you're referring to so we can make fun of you and everyone involved, because it's appropriate. Number 8 is my mate Chris, my favorite Australian asshole, the original asshole, the magnificent Chris is always the asshole. Okay. Nobody has beat him yet. As many of you have tried to be king asshole, but Chris is still the ultimate asshole. Number 9 is no, just no, no, no. That's when the thing in the story is so bad, like I don't even want to weigh in. Like I don't even want to know that whatever we're talking about even happened. And that's pretty bad because I'll talk about anything. But I don't use that one very often, but sometimes it gets a little heated. Number 11 is Bear needs a laser. Yes, it's summertime. Yes, it's time. If John was in the chat, I would have to admit, yes, you're right, John. I need a laser now. It's summer. Okay, I get it. Okay, I'm working on it. Number 42, Jay is a coffee hating asshole. Jay does a lot of true crime with me, and he don't drink coffee, and I think he's an alien. And I really need to talk to people about this because, he doesn't like pineapple pizza either. And I don't even know why we're friends, but we are.
That's a sin.
Tell me about it. Like, I don't even believe I can co-host with this guy. Like, he doesn't like coffee.
I don't
He doesn't
drink
like
coffee.
pineapple pizza. I mean, it's okay.
But you've got to put extra pineapple on your pizza or else you just don't live.
Well, Mipet, you and I, you just came up like 10 notches for me.
Actually, it's weird. I had pizza last night, so yeah.
You know what? I just did the other day too, and you know what? My grandson, he put pineapple on it for me. He did.
Oh, I put extra pineapple, extra cheese. Got to have extra everything, basically.
I don't know. Hey, the last rule before we get started in this chat, as always, and in all my chats, and everywhere I go, 69. Don't you dare put 69 in there without a phone number. It's rude. It's wrong. It's bad manners. And it's just not allowed. It will get you kicked from my channel. We just don't do it around here. Don't be a freaking tease.
I thought they'd be just talking about me, like.
Oh, they could. They could
put
Mipet.
It's part of my
name. Your name. And now when they at you, they're gonna have to put your phone number every time they at you. I should, Bear could have a lot of selections by the weekend. This could be good. Now they're all gonna worry that does she actually call the numbers we put in the chat? Like, that's weird. No, I don't. People, don't worry about it. I don't.
Oh, well, I might.
I know, right? And some of you, I have your numbers, and I do call you, and you know it. So there you go. Yeah. We'll get the porn and pineapple pizza pack. Yes, Erin, that sounds like fun. We should talk after the stream. We'll just work something out in the Discord for that. Does it have to be your own phone number? I don't know, Kyle. It's up to you.
just as long as it's not 911.
It's not 9. Well, depending on how many numbers we get and how long it goes, and you might need 911. You never know. Hey, Paula, welcome. Nice to see you. T King, Tammy, it's great you're here. Robski, you're up. Hello. Look at you. See what you're doing here, Mipet. I told you they were all in my DMs.
You're making me blush.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm not. She's a hard-ass dragon. Don't believe that. I couldn't make her blush if I tried. I'm not even going to try. I wouldn't even try. Like, that's silly. Me make you blush? Are you kidding? You're one of the only ones on pub chat that makes me spit. Like, literally spit regularly. Without even trying, because you say it so calm. You say it calm and straight. And I'm like, did she just, oh my, well, she did. Like, I'm like, I have to mute all the time because I'm making odd noises behind the mic. All right. So let us read our first one. Are you ready to get mad at somebody? Let's go.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah. All right. Wait, this is not the one I want. I do this. I'm not really good at, I'm not a professional. You know that, right? I don't care what they say about you're a professional once they give you $1. That's bullshit. I'm not a professional. I'm a newbie. I'm a noob. I don't care. I'm keeping the noob. You can't make me be a freaking professional, people. This is it. It's too hard. All right. You ready, Mip? Here we go. Am I the asshole? Am I the asshole for refusing to let my future husband lie about the house he and I purchased during his groom speech? Some of you in the chat may have read this in the AIT room. It was really good. Somebody sent this in. It was very good. We're going to do this one. I think Mipet might have something to say about this. So anyway, my fiance, a 37-year-old man, and I, a 33-year-old female, got engaged a few months ago. We're getting married soon, and invitations were already sent out. Right now, we're focusing on much smaller details. We've also been busy moving into our new home that we purchased together. 30% of his savings and 70% of mine. I have to say that saving up for this house took most of my savings and prevented me from enjoying the things I love spending money on. My fiancé sat me down yesterday to talk about his groom's speech. He talked about a few points, but what made me upset was when he asked if I would be okay if he mentions the house we bought and say that he was the one who bought it. I was a bit taken aback. I asked why, and he said, "It's just a confidence boost," during the speech, and that's it. I said I didn't feel comfortable with the idea because I think that it's unfair not to acknowledge the fact that I'd sacrificed so much to be able to buy the house. I reminded him of how much I contributed, but he said this doesn't change that it's our house. So it shouldn't matter to me if he said he bought it himself or we both did. I refused because then people will always think the house was bought by him, which is something that will never change no matter how hard I try to prove that I was the one that contributed 70%. He got mad at me and said that I was really overthinking this whole thing and making a big deal out of it. We got into an argument and he started yelling, saying it's just one favor he's asking me to do, and yet I'm making this ridiculous small request my hill to die on. He's basically sulking now. He's out and refusing to answer my calls. So basically he started the silent treatment till I cave in. So am I the asshole for making this my hill to die on? I know.
What a fucking cunt.
I just won 100. Mipet, you just won me $100. I said, very first AIT I do with Mipet, the first thing that woman says is, "What a fucking cunt." And I just won $100.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad I won your money, but what a fucking cunt. Typical fucking man, right?
Oh, God. And for the Americans out there, it's okay. In Australia, cunt just means, dirtbag. Believe me, it's okay.
Well, it's all in the inflection. What a fucking cunt.
Straight out of the gate, $100 in my pocket. Mipet, I'll split it with you. I owe you 50, girl. And I am sending it too, because that was funny as hell. I knew it. I just knew it. But yeah, I kind of was thinking the same thing when I read that. Like, first of all, like, you want her to contribute. You've got this mutual, obviously they have a mutual reciprocal relationship where they're contributing together and they're doing things together. Why, when you do something like the groom speech, is it so important to make it look like it's not what it is?
Yeah, well, I'd be standing up during the bride speech saying, yeah, and I contributed 70% of it, so fuck you.
You know what? I'd be going over the guest list to make sure there wasn't an incel club in there that he belongs to that we didn't know about. I'd be like, let me just check what organizations these mofos belong to. Like, what am I getting myself into? Believe me, that was a red flag. If it's more important to you what people think, except for the relationship that you have, like you're going to disavow your... So is it really 50-50? Is that really how you treat your woman? Or only behind closed doors? Only to get what you get? Like, like that ain't real. Like I say, kick his fake fucking ass out. Like, I don't want to disavow a relationship. I really think they should have a conversation and work on it. But also the way he's like stomping around like a 2-year-old because he didn't get his way is another red flag. Like, I'm not talking to you. Like, the next thing you know is is he gonna do that thing that they say women do, and he's gonna say, "You ain't getting none until I get to do the groom speech."
Well, that's his problem because vibrators work. So
exactly. And they don't talk back. And well, let's just stop right there. But anyway, there's a lot of ends to that statement. But yeah, they forget.
Pouty Peter, I'd call him.
Mm-hmm. Well, I hope you like your sock, dude. You and your sock. Me and Bob will go in the other room, and you and your sock, you can hang out over here. Because when it comes to this is a real long-term thing. This is a real serious issue on the future. Is this going to be like, is telling the white lie going to be more important to him than the real deal all along? And why is it so important that people don't know the real deal? Sounds like
it wouldn't be so bad. It wouldn't be so bad if he said, we have bought a house together. So it sounds like they're doing it 50-50, But
right. Like nobody
have bought a house and yet she spent way more shit than he did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And now he
no,
wants
that's
to give
just
her.
wrong.
That's just it. He wants to give her no credit. He wants to say
Yep.
he bought the whole house. Why is that important? Like, if he's feeling a certain way, and if it was my partner, I can assure you that it wouldn't be so important to me, the 70, the 30, or how much that they knew. First of all, it's none of their fucking business. As far as I'm concerned, that's money and private, and it's between he and I. But if it's going to make them feel a certain way, then go out there and say, we bought it. And don't discuss the finances. Take all the pride you want in it. Nobody needs to know what you did or how much you did, if it means that much. But you can't take full credit for it and disavow me, because that's just a bit disrespectful.
Yeah,
It's
bit more
lying.
than a bit. Yeah.
That means you care more about what people think than the honesty of our relationship. And believe me, for me, honesty and trust is a big deal. Like, I've walked away for less. I'm telling you, like, that would be it for me. Like, he's going to be saving a lot of money, and he's going to be using his 30% of that house, meaning the garage, for a while.
I was going to say, I hope there's a doghouse in the backyard.
Because, dude, 30%, he's definitely not the king size bed. I can tell you that. I can tell you that right now. It's definitely not that end of the house.
I'd love to know how long they've actually been together.
That's the thing. They never give us enough details, right? Like, I want to read the post comments. Like, I think we should, maybe that's what we should do, get together, and we should write the post Reddit comments for the after stories. Like this one, where he's like sleeping in the garage while she gets married to somebody else, and he's got the little efficiency apartment over the garage because she don't want to sell the house, and he's being stubborn, so he can live with his little 30% over there on top of the garage and hang out while she's screaming, "Oh, George!" instead of John, or whatever it is, every fucking night. Because that's the after story I'd write, because that's what he deserves. Seriously.
Yeah, his ego wouldn't fit through the door. Exactly.
And Always Createful has a good comment. She said, anyone that actually knows him might actually know that he didn't contribute that much. So why is he bothering to lie? Like, is he just lie? Like, what does that say about him? Does he lie in general to make himself look good, like to his friends? Or here's the thing, maybe he already has, and that's why he feels he needs to say this. Maybe he's been telling lies to everybody all along. Maybe she just exposed the onion. You know how smelly they are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Probably make me cry. Exactly.
All right, let's vote, people. I'm ready to move on to another one, because this, as Mipet said, he don't deserve any more of our time. He's out. He done. He labeled. So I'll pull up the screen back for you guys again in case you forgot how we're going to vote here. That get to the other side. New bad AM. There you go. So, High Inquisitor votes a lot of ones. Are you spamming me? Are you spamming? And everybody, big red flag. He's going to say, let them know I had the baby. I was in labor for 48 hours. She just watched. No, can you imagine? No, man, I could go on. This guy. Oh, that was a good one. Whoever sent that one in, thank you for whoever dropped that into the Discord, who sent it to me. I can't remember who sent it. I think I copied it into the Discord myself, but it was like so good. Oh, but yeah. The other party, right? We don't want to call the operator is not the asshole. It's number 2. If you want to call Mr. It's All Mine, it's number 2. If you vote number 2, and you really, and don't forget, if you put 69, you better have Mipet's name with there and a nice phone number. Entertain the woman.
I'll give you a clue. It's got lots of O's in it.
I put all the numbers. I know. Oh, message autistic. There's not enough 2s in the world to vote for number 2. Exactly, autistic. Look at all those. Yeah. No, I definitely agree with you. Yeah. So, God, look at that. We're like a few bucks richer, and we're a lot happier, and we got to say the C word on YouTube. I mean, this day couldn't get better for me. I'm telling you. It's good.
I like Sandy with all the different numbers. Yes. I agree totally.
Yes. Oh, it's always yay porn. It's always 8. It's always 5. Yes, everything. And 42. And for me, I'm gonna move on to the next one. That guy, oh god, like I could go. I might bring him back for mayhem because he needs a good ripping. He needs a good ripping this weekend on Saturday. We'll take care of him. All right. Am I the asshole for being furious over mom's unacceptable text to my husband? Mom, really?
Ooh.
Oh, man. I recently married my husband, Scott. Before I met him, I was engaged to my former fiance, Martin. We broke it off because the relationship was sort of pushed by my family because he's a doctor and comes from a wealthy family. When our relationship ended, my mom was devastated. She did her best to bring us back together. For example, she lied to Martin about me being pregnant to save us. That was years ago. Now we're all good. Now we're all on good terms, including Martin. My mom has a bit of tension towards Scott. She treats him well, but constantly makes passive, nagging comments about him. She compares him to Martin all the time, which bothers both of us, but we try to let it slide. My mom kept telling Scott about the diamond ring, new car, and bank account Martin got for his fiancée, and kept sending him photos saying how generous Martin is to his fiancée. She then compared him to Scott and what he had done for me. I told her to stop doing this, and she apologized. Well, last week, we were over at my parents' house for a social gathering. A lot of relatives came. At dinner, my mom asked Scott if he saw the text she sent him. She told him to check it right then and read it out loud so everyone at the table could hear. He took his phone and started reading the text out loud. Her text mentioned how Martin got his fiancée a new house and how generous he was, then said that Martin is younger than Scott, yet was able to buy a house. Ugh. I was shocked, and Scott was pissed, obviously. However, he didn't lash out or anything. He looked at the text and smiled and said, what gets me about this entire text is how you were a public educator for 30 years, yet you can't differentiate between the passive you and the contradiction you are. Yes, good God. Oh, I like Scott. Oh, the thought of all of the children that must have been left behind, he said. Oh, the thought of all of the children that must have been left behind. Oh, that's brilliant. Everyone at the table busted into laughter, and my mom's face went pale. Then she and my sister started yelling at me, saying Scott was being awfully rude. I left, but I keep getting told to talk to him and get him to apologize for what he did. So, am I the asshole? Oh, no. Hell, no. Be proud of that man. I'll be proud of that man. Damn.
I'd frame it and put it in a fucking frame on the wall.
Yeah, why does he have to apologize when mom's doing that bullshit, trying to embarrass him in front of the whole family, and he does a nice little slap back, which apparently she deserved. I mean, it was gentle, kind of. It was very clever. It was great, actually. I got standing ovation. I would have broke out the goddamn champagne. I would have. Damn. Oh, man.
Yeah, I mean, being a mum, yes, you do like to embarrass the fuck out of your children because that's what a mum's job is. But
they're not even married yet. It's not even a son-in-law yet, Come on.
Yeah. But I just
she tried to humiliate him.
Yeah, and humiliation isn't having a joke or doing the slight embarrassment. I mean, I only have to say penis, and my son fucking goes bright red. It's fucking awesome.
Nobody wants their mom to say penis in a crowded room. I've learned. Yeah, my daughter's the same way. Matter of fact, most of my family is actually. But I tell you what, this man. Like, I would marry this man. This man just guaranteed that every holiday is going to be a fucking hoot for the rest of my life. He just gave me great joy. I would go tomorrow, take him to the courthouse and marry his ass right there. He stood up for himself, and he did it with humor. And definitely the holidays are going to be really interesting. Because you know what? I know moms never go forget this. They're never going to forgive him. Ever. It's gonna be one wild ride.
Well, I mean, this other dude, whatever, is getting married. You know, he's got a fiance. He's bought a house for her. He's bought this for her. He's bought that for her. So he's not available anymore anyway, you dumb bitch. Do you know what I mean? So what the fuck is the point?
They broke up. Yeah, but apparently mom should marry Martin, you know, really.
Yeah, you see, that would
you
sort
love
her out,
Martin
then,
so much. You really need to go marry Martin. You got a thing for Martin, you go take care of Martin.
Well, he probably called her an old hag, so
he might. He just might, especially since she's so passive aggressive. Like, you know. Erin's got a point. The ops should have straightened her mother out years ago because it should not have fallen on her man to do it. That's true. She was letting her mother have too much grace as far as humiliating him in private, but I am glad he stood up and took care of it himself so that she knew it was game on and it wasn't going to happen anymore without things being said, you know.
But then again, had he shared with her that her mum was doing this? You know, he might have just kept quiet on a lot of the stuff and not let her know, oh, your mum's being a bitch again. You know, so
I'll tell you, he definitely drew the line in the sand that he, he's got a lot to offer, and just because he's not a doctor, he does know the difference between you and and apparently the educated didn't. And I think that's the fucking most brilliant thing I ever read.
Awesome.
Like, oh God, Scott! Like, if she dumps you, call me, dude. Like, call me. Like, you're already 5 paces above most of the men I know. So there you go. Like, just on that right there.
And I bet you anything, he wouldn't say he bought the whole fucking house. So
I bet you, you know, and no, yeah, I bet you he wouldn't. No, they see, like, because it does sound like they were talking, you know, and she knew that her mother was doing this to him privately, and he was having good nature about it, and he didn't want to make a big deal until she chose to embarrass him in front of
the whole family.
Right, so you can't let that happen. Not if you want to marry this woman. And apparently, he loves this woman. He wants to marry her, so he needs to draw that line in the sand, and he did it. And damn, I hope she really showed some appreciation, because she really should. She should have stood up. I don't think he's an asshole at all, and I don't think she should have to apologize or ask him to apologize or anything. I don't think those two are assholes. She might be a little bit for putting him in the situation without setting her mother straight, like previously. Yeah. I do understand being a daughter. It's kind of hard to tell your mother how to talk to people, even when they're making asses out of themselves. I mean, it's kind of uncomfortable. Yo, mom, you're making an ass out of yourself. Don't talk like that. Like, I've never said it. I can't imagine saying it. So I kind of get that she was in a predicament, but she should stick up if that's going to be her husband, and they're in a partnership. Even if they're not married, they are together, and there's respect. That's your partner. Don't let them get dissed in front of the whole family, because once that happens,
I'd be asking, so you don't want to come to my wedding then?
That's right.
You know, fuck the family. You know, if they're going to be arseholes about it, then don't go to any more family shit. Okay, you don't like my partner, well, then you don't like me anymore. Why the fuck should I entertain your bullshit?
Exactly. That's a very good suggestion. She could have very casually, instead of saying like how she's talking about him, she could have said, well, Mom, I'm sorry you disapprove, but I'm going to marry this man. You're going to have to get used to it, or I will have to make it comfortable for the two of us, however that's going to be. And it's like a silent threat. That leaves it up to her imagination what will happen, you know. And it's not really being too pushy, but it's laying the facts out. You love them, you support them, then you're not treating them bad. I'm not going to put them through it. Like, you know, she should have said something, you know, really. But I'm so glad he did. Damn, that was brilliant. It was so good. Well, just say, listen, some of these people say this is the fun part when they get into this stuff. Erin said she should have high-fived him across the dinner table. Yes.
That would have been cool.
Like pour him a drink. I would have jumped on his lap. I would have like, oh my God. I would have been like, yes, thank you.
You are the most awesome guy. I love you. I love you. Yeah.
I'll be saying, this is why I'm marrying you, you damn genius. I'm a maternal child practitioner, and my 17-year-old made me a bumper sticker that says vagina expert. It's on my fridge. On my car. Okay, that's cute. I like it. I should have read that before I put it out. All right. The guy that bought the house probably also has some shortcomings, and Scott is the real man. This is true. Like,
Yep.
listen, Martin might be a doctor, okay, and he might have money, but he also has a nice, young, hot girlfriend that only likes things. Apparently, that's what Martin likes, and there's a reason these two aren't together anymore. Like, look at the big picture here, okay? And also, being married to a doctor, anybody know those hours that they put in? Like,
Yeah, I was going to say he's probably never home. That's why he's buying her shit to stay.
And being married to listen, I used to work for a large practice, and I used to have to, do some education in medical terminology and all kinds of things, and record keeping and computer work with doctors. And I got to tell you, they, no offense, but some of the biggest God complexes I've ever run into in my life. They got life and death in their hands, especially the surgeons, like every day. Like their egos are out of control. It's pretty hard to deal with.
Yep.
So it has that kind of skill. They just, rightly so, they're well educated and make a lot of money, and just I think that this woman's going to be happier with a man like Scott, who don't take no shit, or takes just enough shit, but only let you go so far. Because he wasn't that disrespectful, in my opinion. Didn't the op mention having a word with her mom, but she did not give up even after saying she would? That's right, Liam. She did say that she talked to him, but then she pulled this. She said she apologized to her. The mother did apologize to the daughter, and then pulled this crap anyway at a family function. So I don't think Scott owes her an apology at all. Charlie, do you like bears and dragons? I don't know where the rest of that comment is. Bears like dragons. Dragons won bear money. Cool.
And
hey,
Aaron,
yeah.
Aaron, billabongs are actually not, I don't know how you say that they're a bar, because they're actually like water holes. So.
Oh, okay. Like a bar?
Yeah.
Like a pub? Like a bar?
No, they're water holes, like as in the ground, water, like a water hole.
Oh.
Yeah.
Billabongs are small pools of water. That's right, Charlie. It's like a little, it's like a deeper than a, it's like a worthy puddle.
Yes. A deep puddle.
A deeper puddle. Yeah. Worthy of some, billabong, whatever that is.
I mean, go check out Waltzing Matilda, the song. They talk about billabongs.
Oh, do they? Okay. So
yes.
History lesson 2. Told you Aaron was a blow up. Hey, Charlie, come on now. Now, boys. None of that.
No arguing in the chat.
No arguing. Bears and dragons on YouTube, Keen. Anyway, but you ready for another? That was. Oh wait, did you guys vote? Oh, I mean,
no, they're just about ready. Ready to vote.
My vote is number 7. Scott is my hero. Yes. You know how 7 is blank and you can put whatever you want, because Scott is a hero. Scott, a hero. I'm sorry. I love when people use language to make a point like that, especially against an educator like a teacher. Wow. That's amazing. We haven't got worthy. 2 plus the usual. Absolutely. Oh, wait, look, I said Scott instead of Scott. Oh, well, he'll forgive me. He probably won't date me since I'm not very good with the English language. He would definitely forgive me, maybe, because I insult him. Well, let me just get the next one up. Pretty good. What do you think? What would you vote on this one?
I would say that I agree with you that, was it Scott is the hero?
He's a hero.
And yeah.
Scott is going to get well rewarded, in my opinion. He deserves it. Yeah, they should leave. I would recommend leaving the dinner party early and going to have their own party somewhere. He deserves it.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Go have your own party and woo.
Yes.
I was going to say, and fuck mum, but don't fuck mum.
No, don't fuck mum. No, let's not. Let's leave that up to Martin because, let's let Martin do that.
Yeah. I'd take a Scott in my life for real. Exactly.
I would. That's what I want in a partner. I want him to be a bit like Scott. A lot like Scott, actually. I want him to stand up for himself and not take no shit for sure. And did it so well. Damn. I don't know. 69 1-800 on Mipet's eggs. Good one. Yeah. But you're gonna have to get creative. I made those eggs very, very happy. I had to get really creative. Make them happier than I made them. Just so you know. I know. Yeah. Hey, Ox, welcome. If you do, Ox said if we do Mom, move to Alabama where it's normal. Damn, Ox, we into a room. Okay, all right. Way to enter, Ox. Oh, this is appropriate. Okay, let's go on. I'm going to go on.
So Alabama's kind of like Tasmania over here. Okay.
Yeah, I guess so. Although Tasmania is beautiful. Someone sent me pictures. Damn, it's gorgeous.
Oh, yeah. My aunt and uncle live over there. Yeah. So it is a beautiful place.
But it's a little free, huh? In the rules?
No, that's, you always joke that, Tasmania's the incest state. Yeah.
All right. You're going to love this one. Somebody sent me this one for you, Mib. Ready? All right. No answers until we're done with the whole thing in the chat. Okay, guys? All right. Am I the asshole for telling my friend that she is essentially a sex worker? Yep. Am I the asshole for telling my friend that she is essentially a sex worker? I, a 21-year-old male, have this one friend, a 22-year-old female, who is very attractive and is in a relationship with a slightly older. The man is very wealthy, but not physically attractive at all. Like my friend, he's way out of his league. From what I know about this man, he pays for everything for her. He got her a new car, pays her rent, pays for her clothes, her hair, her everything. At first, I thought she was just in a relationship with a rich dude, but our friend group was talking about her relationship yesterday. Well, this is going to get good. Don't you love when friends talk about your relationship? She mentioned offhanded that she doesn't really find him attractive and does not enjoy sex with him and only does it out of obligation. With this information, it clicked. She's a sugar baby. I said this. Others agreed, and she was not happy about it. Well, she said that being a sugar baby is essentially prostitution, and that's not what she's doing. I told her that it kind of was, and I asked her to look at the facts. She's with him for money. She doesn't like him. He buys her everything she wants, and sex is an obligation. I said she was pretty much doing prostitution. Oh, dude. Okay. She got even madder. No shit. She told me that I was being a dick and I needed to shut my mouth. We argued for a bit before getting broken up. Later, the girls in my friend group said I was out of line and I shouldn't have said what I said. Am I the asshole? Well, I'm going to let you go first a bit because I have opinions about this, and everybody gets mad at me when I say stuff like this because I say the not typical. But go ahead. You go first. I think
well, no, because sugar daddies are sugar daddies, and the person that is the sugar baby is a prostitute. I'm sorry, but
yeah, was he wrong?
No, she wasn't wrong.
I don't think so. I think he's being held out because he was the guy that said it. But if any one of those girls had said it, she would just have to take it, wouldn't she? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Jesus.
Mm-hmm. I say
It's called reality. Yeah.
It's called reality.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. She said she didn't like sex with him. It was an obligation. Well, she's still doing it.
Yeah, because he's paying her to fucking do it. He's paying, you know, that's the definition of a prostitute. You are getting paid to have sex.
Yeah.
And it's like, fuck.
I mean, yeah. It's not wrong to be a sex worker. That's not what we're saying, Quiz. What I'm saying is, if that's the relationship you have, own it. If you want an older man because you want to be taken care of and you're willing to do things to have that situation, don't get pissed off when your friends point and say, is that what you're doing? And just say, yeah. So, like, what's wrong with that? That would be perfectly acceptable, honest answer. But don't get all pissed off when they say, well, you know, if you're like, you know, you're having sex that you don't want to have so that you have a certain lifestyle, well, it is a bit like you're prostituting yourself out. Not like a paid prostitute to anybody that would give you money, but having sex for a reason that is not just to have the sex is, in my eyes, a form of prostitution. So he's not wrong. Like, you can't get mad at him for saying what he sees. And if you're that mad at him, then he probably struck a nerve. And maybe you want to date him instead, but he doesn't have a fancy car. And maybe you should look at that, girly. That's what I say. Yeah, that's what I say.
Exactly.
Yeah, of course. Actually, I would actually admire him for being a friend that would want to tell me the truth. I'd give him a lot of credit. I'd have that conversation with him, you know. But, you know, I guess I'm not the normal girl, not the normal woman. Because apparently they were all pissed off. And I'm like, shit, you still saying what you saw.
Well,
you know?
It's nice getting gifties and things like that. Mm-hmm. But if you're not actually enjoying what you're doing to actually get those gifts, then
then why?
Exactly.
It's a job. It's sex like a job is prostitution. Okay.
Yeah.
There's no two bones about it. Like, you're a sex worker.
So what she was offended about is the word that they use to describe it.
What else is she gonna call it? Like,
exactly.
He actually called it something nice. He called her sugar baby, which is the other side of a relationship of a sugar daddy, which is what he is. The old man that she's dating is a sugar daddy.
A sugar daddy, exactly.
Right. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with being a sugar baby. If someone has a problem with it, then they're just jealous. Exactly, except for that she's not owning it, Aaron. That's what's wrong with it. She's trying to say she's not, and you know damn well she is. Like, you know, she's doing all the parts. How could she say she's not? You know? But
yeah, well, I'd like to know what she would call herself.
Right.
What would she call herself? Oh, I'm this guy's girlfriend, or this guy's fiance because he gave me a ring one day, or
I don't know. Well, all I know is she better be calling him daddy.
Him daddy.
Listen, I got no problem with this relationship. These relationships exist. Just own it, okay? I'm fine with it. She can do whatever the hell she wants, how she wants it, whether she likes it or not. That's her own business. She's getting what she wants out of it. If it's not an O, it's a car. I mean, some people want the O, some people want the car. Hey, it's personal choice. I got no problem with it, but own it. Don't be telling your friends that's not how it is. Don't be saying that. Like, no. Like, what are you going to say? You love them? You're having sex? You don't want to have sex? You don't find them attractive? You're in it for the money, but you love them? Like, what are you saying? She just bullshit.
Yeah.
She just, yeah.
When love is not involved, it's it's a job. It's a job. If there's no love involved, it's a job.
No, I've had plenty of sex and it wasn't a job, and I didn't love them because
true.
But I don't want to say plenty. I'm not like that. But there's different kinds of sexual relationships, and they are pleasant, respectful, but you don't have to be in love with the person. Let's be honest.
True, but you don't get paid
No,
you
I
get
never
paid.
got paid.
Yeah,
No,
exactly. You get paid for a job. That's what I meant. You know, if you're
no,
not
no,
in
no.
love, you get
Yeah,
paid for a job.
in a
You know,
different way.
which
I
is
mean, like
so
in a
it's a
relationship, like she's like
yes.
exclusively with him in a one-on-one relationship, and she's getting paid in a different. I get what you're saying, but yeah, no, no. Now I understand exactly what you mean. Well, Liam, there was a comment here by Liam that was really good. I was gonna put it up, Liam, and I can't find it, but I'll just say what you said in not exactly your words, but what you meant. He said he's been in plenty relationships when he's for having sex, and he's never paid for sex, but he's had to pay for being in the relationship to have sex.
Yeah.
And I kind of get what you're saying. Like I've paid that price too. I know what you mean by it. Even if money didn't change hands, you do feel like you paid a price to get that. Mm.
Yes. I think a lot of people have been there before.
Yeah. Mm. No, I'm just there was these comments are getting run. These comments. Having a sugar daddy is not the same as being a prostitute. No, it's not, because a prostitute actually, you know, takes money from a lot of people. But to prostitute yourself out for a reason, for a gain, you know, if you use it like a verb, which I think that that's what that gentleman was using. Because remember, he didn't call her technically a prostitute. He called her sugar baby. And then it got twisted around. You know, he means that she's in a relationship as the giver, as the taker of all the gifts from someone she doesn't really find attractive or in it for that type of relationship, and that she's giving sexual favors to stay in that relationship and to get those rewards. That's a form of prostitution. It's not being a hooker or in the act
But
of.
like you said though, he never called her a hooker or a prostitute or anything.
No,
He called her a sugar baby, which
called
you
her
know
what she was. Yeah,
well,
the truth.
exactly.
I agree, Charlie. The truth hurts because she don't want to believe it, but that's it. Yeah, that's it. If he called her a sugar baby and then said, and then she's dead on. You know, if you called her a sugar baby, he did. He's dead on. That's right. That's what I mean. And everybody's going, oh no, like you're making her out to be like a prostitute. Well, you know, if she wants to think of it that way, she's got to look at it as to why she's doing it, because she's the one not being honest about it. You know. Oh my God. Jared, hell, if I could be a sugar baby, no sex, just no. She has to have the sex, Jared. That's it. She'd do it. Only Fab's feet pics for the right price. Get that hustle. You know, I heard those feet pics. You know, that's why they had to take them all off of. You know, they were going hot, man. People were crazy for that shit. I heard also watching people eat. That was the new thing. I kid you not, Mipet. About like 2 months ago, I got a DM. Somebody asked me to send them pictures of me eating them. Not eating them, eating food, like noodles or eggs or things like that. This
Okay,
yeah,
fetish
yeah,
people.
yeah. I was like
Wow.
you know, I don't do camera, and my mouth doesn't work on my avatar, right? Like I was a bitch about it, but. Oh, person, if you hear me talking about you, it's not like you didn't deserve it. So take that. Like, you know, you deserved it the way you came at me in my DM. So I did. I sent it back. I was like, you know, I don't do camera on my channel, right? And my avatar, like the mouth doesn't work. Like, this ain't going to work, dude. Like, that, bye.
Yeah, I don't do camera.
I don't do camera, and I'm not sending you food pics. You know, You know,
let's just say the only thing correct about my avatar is yes, I wear glasses.
I would say that there are things correct about my avatar, but my facial features are not exactly the same. Yeah. And I was just told that my avatar looks too young, even though I've got wrinkles on the avatar there. Like, I'm not trying to act like I'm 25. Y'all know I'm not 25. You all talk to me. You know I'm not 25. How can I be 25?
I mean, I'm usually a dragon, but when I'm in my human form, I wear glasses. And that's all I'm saying. So, because dragons are eternal, so what can I say? I prefer to be a dragon.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell them about your pretty scales or anything like that. Shh, don't. But I've got to. Oh wait, we've got to calm Kyle down. Kyle, don't worry. Wait, Kyle. No, don't start no rumors now. Kyle.
Oh,
wait,
yes, I got them all back. It's okay, Kyle.
Yeah, he wants to know if I did anything because that guy asked me to eat the eggs. No, not eggs. No, I would never do that. I told you I made those eggs very, very happy, and you're all gonna have a lot to live up to. As happy as I made those eggs, like, don't worry about it. They're fine. The eggs are fine. I promise you. I took great care. Yeah, that's right, Mrs. Beaver's unit. You're acting like you're the one who said it. You're very sad, but she tried. You did not send me that post. Don't try to take credit for it. But it is funny as fuck, isn't it? I mean, excuse me. It is fucking funny because yeah, they did do it, Beaver, and I know right now you're so sad that you didn't think of doing it to me first because it's funny as hell. Because you know I could. Because yeah, but no, Beaver, you cannot, and no low main for you, Beaver. Not tonight, love. You know, maybe, I don't know. I have to work on the avatar. We'll see.
Yeah, I was just going to say you're in the wrong Discord. There are other Discords out there if you want that.
No, actually, you haven't been in the Discord yet, have you, Mipet?
I haven't had a look around yet, so.
Well, let me just tell you,
imagine.
I will warn you this. I had to mark several of the rooms, even the voice call rooms, like not safe for work because they're the best rooms. Well, you're gonna love it there then because you know how I always say for my other stream, I say clothing optional but humor mandatory. You're gonna find that there's not a lot of clothes in that Discord most of the time.
So I should fit right in. This is great.
Yeah, you gotta like. We're trying to keep it in certain rooms because we don't want to scare all the people away. There's like 70 or 80 people in there. Just about everybody I've ever collabed with is in there. In some way, and I've done I like people, so I've done a lot of. I guess I get around a lot on YouTube. Because there's like 80 people in there.
You're now admitting to that. Okay.
I'm just so underpaid considering
PayPal link is in the description. Okay.
I got a coffee fund. We're gonna wink. We're gonna call it coffee people. Like, yeah, I got a coffee fund for a computer system. Actually, I am so underpaid because everything I make on YouTube and Patreon, it's all donated somehow. Like, because I have so much fucking fun out here. Like, I don't do anything with it but that. Like, I'm just insane. Yeah, Sandy, thanks for the hashtag. As long as I'm happy doing it, nobody should be shocking. Robski, you're not really shocked, are you? I hope I didn't shock you, friend. Anyway.
If she didn't, by the end of the show, she would have. It's okay. I'm into shocking people. That's, just what I'm here for.
I know it is. And on that, all right, everybody. So who was the asshole here? Like, who is, I know who the asshole is on this one. And I'm going to tell you all right, like, you can come for me, but if you put anything but a 2 in there, you're going to have to explain it to me. You owe me an explanation because she is a sugar baby and he didn't do anything wrong. A good friend, right? Would you agree, maybe? A friend, as somebody who actually has respect for you, will always tell you the truth.
Tell you the truth, exactly.
Exactly. As painful as it can be, because they're not trying to hurt you, they're trying to help you. Like a friend should tell you the truth. At least that's how I look at my friendships. If you want to I didn't want to hurt your feelings, so I didn't tell you, I'm like, fuck that shit. No, that's disrespectful what you just did. First of all, you think you know better than me. You think you can that I can't handle it, or I wouldn't be a grown-up about it, or try to do better. You didn't have enough respect for me and my forward to be able to handle it. So, strike 2. So always tell the truth, always. Like, I don't really, I can't be any other way. I guess that's just the way I am. I expect everybody else to be like that. I know they're not, but it would be nice to think, some of them.
Yeah, I like people telling me the truth, and then I can just tell them to get fucked if I don't like it. So
Always says,
It's a win-win. It's a win-win situation.
always says, damn it, I already forgot the story because I can't tell if I'm a sugar baby or a hoe. Me either. Always, I'm with you. I just like. Aaron says there's no assholes here. The sugar baby is embarrassed because society told her that's how she should feel. The friend should help make her comfortable with her life. No, the friend told her what he saw, and she's trying to say he's an asshole for doing it. So yeah, she's an asshole for trying to make him feel bad for telling her the truth. I'm sorry. I do agree. She's an asshole. I'm not giving her a pass for not owning her shit.
Yeah, well, Liam sort of said, not exactly an asshole, though, more of a self-deluded prude. well,
how prudish is that if you're having sex without enjoying it with people you don't find attractive? I don't find that prudish at all, actually.
Exactly.
There's another word I would, it's prude, isn't it?
Sort of more like a slut.
Yeah, you know me, Beaver. If you don't own your asshole, you get no pass from me. Everybody has one. Own it. I'm sorry. You're not going to come up at me and tell me you don't have an asshole, especially when she acted like that. Like she said, I don't enjoy sex with him. I don't find him attractive. She told her whole friend group that before he said what he said. Okay, she was honest about the relationship, but then didn't own it at the end. That's bullshit. I kind of feel for her that it was embarrassing because he is the only male in the group, it sounded like. The only one who said anything was the male in the group. Maybe she felt a little way because of that. But still, more of them should have spoke up that they were her friends and agreed with him instead of calling him out. Because he didn't do it to hurt her. Hey, Aaron.
I agree.
Yep. Thank you, Quiz. And I share mine with as many people. Oh, you mean about the asshole? Oh, damn it, Quiz. And I was just going to agree with you, too. Damn it. You know what? That should have been the first clue. I was going to agree with Quiz. Bells should have went off in my head before I finished that statement. But no, I did. I agreed with you. There you go.
Put your goddamn tongue away, Quiz. Jesus Christ.
Stop it all. All right, we're gonna go on to the next one. We got this guy. I'm gonna do. All right, I'm gonna do the short one. I'm gonna spare you this 5-pager and do this one. You're not. You're not gonna like this one.
Yeah, I do have a short attention span, so.
Yeah, we're gonna do this one, and you're not gonna like this guy for sure. I can just hear you now.
All right.
All right, here we go. And feel free to express yourself any way you like. All right, am I the asshole for expecting my boyfriend to contribute to my more expensive flight so that I can travel with him? My boyfriend's brother is having a birthday party interstate. My boyfriend of 3 years asked me to go, and I agreed. When I asked about flights, he told me that his boss would pay for his flight on the most expensive airline, so he would be traveling for free. When I asked about me, he said that I could catch that flight too, and that flight is $300 as opposed to $112 on a cheaper airline. My boyfriend made it clear that he would not fly with me on the cheaper airline or help contribute to the extra $190 so that we could fly together. Instead, he expects me to choose, pay the extra money myself, or fly alone and find my own way to his brother's house in a city I am not familiar with. Keep in mind that my boyfriend makes 3 times what I do and has recently won $5,000. I was excited to go and can justify $112, but for $300, it seems excessive to pay an extra $190 while my boyfriend travels for free. I do not expect him to pay for my flight or the entire $190, maybe just $90 to help me out. I have never expected or even accepted my boyfriend paying for anything for me ever, so this is not a common occurrence. I know I could not just go, but I am hurt at the fact that he wouldn't make the sacrifice for me when I know I would do that if the roles were reversed. I don't know if it is unrealistic to expect the same from him so that I do not have to travel alone. Am I the asshole for being upset? Is it wrong for me to expect him to want to travel with me and either help me pay for the excess $190 or catch my lower cost flight instead?
No, you are not an arsehole. He's the fucking arsehole, and tell him to ram it right up his ass.
I know, he's getting a free flight. Like, why couldn't he even contribute a little bit towards it so they could be together?
What? I can't.
Mm-hmm.
If he earns 3 times more than you, and he recently won $5,000, what a fucking asshole!
Mm-hmm.
He should be paying for the whole thing. It's his brother's birthday,
right? It's a family thing on his side of the family, and they're not married yet. So, yup. Yeah.
He wanted her, if he wants her to go and be with him, what the fuck? I'd be saying to him, well, you obviously don't want me there, so fuck you, and go and find her own entertainment for the weekend and fuck him right off.
Yeah, I smell something fishy in Denmark for this one. Like, I really do. My radar is going up because here he makes enough money. First of all, they've been together for 3 years. Okay. She's not the kind of person, from what she said, that expects him to be doling out the money all the time for all of this stuff. But this is an extraordinary thing. It's a situation that came up. For him to just put it all on her, I kind of, like, I see this comment from Brilliant, and I was thinking the same thing. Sounds like he's trying to dissuade her from going. Is it really a birthday party? And who the hell's going to be there that he doesn't want her to know about? Yeah. See, this is my paranoia. Like, my bells would be going off. I'd be like, really, dude?
Yeah.
And it's like, even I wouldn't expect him to pay all of it, but I would not. First of all, if he wants me to travel alone, that's a red sign right there. Like, I would be like, what? So it's more important for you to travel free with your boss, is more on your boss's paycheck in the fancier airline, and you're gonna stick me back there flying by myself, leave me in an airport coming in at a different time than you, and you're okay with all that? No. And I don't expect.
So you won't even meet me at the fucking airport to take me to your brother's.
But it's your family's event.
Kidding me?
Yeah, exactly. It's your family's event. Like, that's no way to treat a guest, let alone your partner. Okay, if they're together for 3 years, that's a partnership. There's no way to treat somebody. That doesn't sound like you really want them there. I agree with Vivian. It's something's going on. Something's going on there. Yeah, that's like, he's a dick. Yeah, he did. Yeah, no. What do you call? Yeah, he can't.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's the worst, because he's not a funny one. He's not even.
Yeah, but I mean, he's not cheap. That's the thing. He earns 3 times more than she does, so he's got fucking money.
Yeah,
what
but
a cunt!
When you won't share it, when you won't, like, do anything, Yeah, can you give yourself a shout out, Beaver? Like, go ahead. Like, if you'd like to shout yourself out, go ahead, Beaver. No, I don't know. He's just, what boss pays for flights for a brother's birthday? I don't know. Like, that sounds odd to me too, but I guess stranger things have happened. But Brilliant, you just think this, Brilliant, what do you know? Like, have you done this? Does this happen? Like, what's going on here? Like, you seem to be playing this out pretty good. Like, this is it, Claire. He has an idea about someone that he will be seeing there and wants to go alone. Simple as. See, Charlie says the same thing Brilliant says, and what I'm thinking. This is a plot.
maybe an ex-girlfriend, or possibly another girlfriend from a different state. If this dude travels all the time, has he got girls in each place that he pops in and sees? Who is his boss? Is his boss, and is it
really his boss that paid for that flight, or is it his sugar mama? Maybe he's got a sugar mommy.
Yeah.
Maybe boyfriend's a sugar baby.
Yeah, or maybe his boss is his sugar daddy. Yeah, or
maybe he's just a player, Charlie. Right? It sounds like he's just a player.
He could be a gigolo. There you go.
There you go. He got a sugar mommy over there. Wait, there's a comment. All right, Beaver, here's your shout out. Beaver would like to tell everybody that she is a cool mod, and she is. She's a mod for Tug and that yellow account. I don't know the full name, and several other ones recently that were doing the Amber Heard stuff, and she's damn good at it. There's your shout out, girl. Be proud. Well, Damn. Oh, wait. Oh, God. They're really going in on these guys. If he can't split $150 for his girlfriend, he's hiding something 100%. I'm glad to hear you say that because I was thinking the same thing. It wasn't a lot of money. He got a free pass. He's been on Tinder for the last month and in anticipation. He got them all lined up. He's looking for a free weekend, you know. I know, right? Like this is bad. He's either a greedy piece of shit or a philandering piece of shit. Take your pick. He's a piece of shit. Like, okay.
I like Rob Ski. He's a hitman and he's on a job.
Yeah, what kind of hit though? It's not the maybe
who's he hitting? Yeah,
that's it. Like he didn't win that $5,000. That was the down payment for the hit. Robski's in espionage. I like this. You know what, Robski? You could help us write the after stories for these AITs. You could. This is good. This is good. That's really good. Oh, Jared said, I walk away from anything at any time I get pushed far enough, and this chick got the last push. That's right. Yeah, I wouldn't be taking that flight. I could tell you that. There's neither a compromise coming, a nice heart-to-heart conversation, and I'll bet you he's squirrely about it too. I'll bet you he won't even discuss it because I'm with Virillion and Charlie. There's something going on here.
I agree with Liam. He's fucking his boss. There you go.
Liam? He goes right. Okay, he's fucking his boss, whoever his boss is. He's fucking his boss. Icarus is right behind him. He said he's hitting on something, or he's waiting to. You know? I'm telling you, you guys are. See, and I thought it was just me. I thought I was the only one that was paranoid about this kind of stuff. You know. Robski's right. You ever see Bond with the tag along? Fuck no. That's right. No, because how could he get all the beautiful babes if he's got somebody with him? You know, you never know what you're going to run into in this exciting world of espionage. That's right. It's a solo gig, Charlie. I'm with you. Robski's on to something there. Yeah.
Or Aaron, she should insinuate she's fucking his friend while he's out of town. He'll definitely pay for the ticket then.
No, that's it. Like, you know what? You know, and I hate to play games, but wouldn't he deserve it if she's like, that's okay. I've got something really, you know what? That leaves me free to do something else I was thinking about for the weekend. You go have fun with your brother. I'm sure I can entertain myself elsewhere.
That's okay. Peter's asked me to go out on the town while you're away.
Well, I wouldn't throw anybody else in it because I'd be careful who my friends are. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't want to get anybody else in trouble. But I definitely let his little brain think about it. But I hate playing games like that. How about I just call him a fucking asshole and ask him who the hell he's screwing and his brothers? That would be more the bear style. I'd be like, let's talk. Like, how about a little honesty here? Why don't you give me your name? Let's just decide you don't want me to go there because you're going to go get fucked, you know, so fine. So let's just talk about it. Like, why do you want to go get fucked by somebody else? What's wrong with us? Period. You know, just have the conversation. End it right there. Like, I don't play. I guess why I'm not a lot of fun when it comes to that shit. Like, I'm too direct. I'm just too direct with the bullshit. Yeah. Oh, I've been meaning to catch up with my ex-boyfriend. Yes, true. That would be it. That's right. Joe called and we were going to have a little catch up. That gives us time to have dinner and drinks. I'm sure you're okay with that, right? While you're free over there at your brother's.
That's okay. I've got a lunch date that weekend anyway.
It's a munching lunch date, right, Virillion? Yeah, I hear you.
With Coke and hookers. Yeah.
With Coke and hookers. I got the best cat in the world, don't I, Mipet? They're fucking good. This is my big.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
I know. Yes, I know. Oh, Charlie. Oh, Bond picked up a tag along at the airport like some people pick up taxis. He does. He's always got something somewhere. Yep. Back burner person would come in handy for this one. Keep those exes around. Jared, no. You know what? I always have problems. I don't know about you guys, but I have problems with that. Like my exes, because I'm so honest about everything, like they want to stay friends like with me. They like want to keep me in their environment, so to speak. And I got to tell you, their girlfriends don't like it. Their wives don't like it. Their families don't like it. Like, but I guess because when I end something, I end it very direct and honest. I'm always honest about everything, and I guess they like that. But I have to tell them no.
It's weird because I'm the same. Like all my exes, we're still friends. You know, it's like
Oh, we're
I
friends.
never had one of those like those bitchy breakups where it's like I hate you, you're a cunt. No,
Oh,
it's
my
like
first
you grow
Yeah.
apart and shit happens. You know, it's like there's no animosity or anything.
No,
I mean,
I'm
my
just
ex, you know, you paint him blue and he's Papa Smurf, but hey, you know, no animosity. I just
no. I always honor the respect that I had for them from the beginning, like the people that they were. Well, the problem is that like I can't go to the family functions and stuff like that, like they want me to, because it's the other people in their lives that don't understand why we're still friends. You know what I mean? Like, because it usually gets really sticky, because I'll talk to them. They call me all the time. I'm not friends, except for the one, just the most recent one. But that's because they don't understand the word no. So like that's gonna take some time, But
yes, Charlie. I did date Caesar. Yes, good one.
Caesar. Oh,
Yeah, like
that's,
the dragon is eternal. So
yeah, Caesar.
I dated everyone.
Oh, that's a story I want to hear. Maybe that sounds like a fireside tale I need to see. Hey, Matt Pig, did you cover that bacon? Did you cover that bacon, Matt Pig, or are you naked? I don't know. Streaking's okay. It's allowed here. It's actually, covered it. All your exes live in Texas. No, that's not true. No one I know lives in. Well, no, that's not true. People I know live in Texas, but none of my exes do.
Okay, so what is about Tennessee? What's this about Tennessee?
That's why you lay your head in Oh, all your exes in there are in Texas. That's why you lay your head in Tennessee. That's what she said. She said, see, the first one says all your exes live in Texas.
In Texas.
Why you lay your head in Tennessee. In other words, you don't go to Texas because your exes are there.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Aaron says if she did his boss some favors, she could probably get him to pay for her ticket too. Aaron!
What a good idea.
Aaron.
See,
Oh, no,
there
Aaron.
you
I don't think that's a good idea. Like, we're mixing up our AITAs now,
go.
Hmm.
Thank you, my Beavers unit. I'm totally ignorant when it comes to songs.
Charlie's throwing out the Latin. It's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here, Charlie. Don't do that. Don't do that. Did you show Eagle Jared that yet? Yes. No, I didn't get to show him yet. I will. We didn't do Mayhem this weekend. We're going to do it Saturday, Beaver. But I will. Thank you. I'm going to do a couple more comments and then I think we're done there. Let's see. I took an ex to a rock gig and introduced her to a friend. He took me to one side to say she was coming on to him. I said, she is my ex. If you find her attractive, go for it. And he did. Oh, there you go. How nice of you to get your ex all hooked up and stuff. That was cool. It's nice that you're friends with them too, Okay, I've really enjoyed the laughter and all, and I'm still listening, but heads towards my time in the bed. Yes, you should go take your soak, Sandy. We're wrapping up. Go for your soak. What? I'm just suggesting she upgrade. I know, Aaron. I know. Maybe but instead of doing favors for the boss, maybe she should ditch the employee and go for the owner of the company. Yeah, I agree, because obviously he's not treating her right, so why not? Yeah, and he's going to be doing favors for sailors down by the docks. Black Adder style. Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Now that I get.
I get that. Oh, God. Just the English in me. Oh, my God. That song has it all wrong. It's supposed to be all my exes live in excess, so I live in poverty. You got it. I hear you loud and clear. I hear you. Oh, my God. My towels.
You know what happens when you throw those sort of things in the chat?
This is it. Mm-hmm.
I have to go and write a parody. So you don't do things like that.
Mipet, you could go to any one of my chats and you would find a whole parody there to write, like any of them. Just any of them.
I know. The problem is if there's anyone musical in the chat, I do have parodies that I need people to sing. So if you've got any singy bones in your body, let me know, because I've got all sorts of different things ready to record. So yes,
you heard there, people laying down the gauntlet. Let's see you lovely birds that have some pipes. Yeah, let's sing.
You know, but you've got to remember it is a parody. So, you know, if you're not exactly perfect, who gives a shit?
Have you heard Charlie sing? Charlie, like, he just sings a couple of bars and he's just like, he's good. He got a voice. He can carry a tune. I go for Charlie. Yeah.
And Charlie can also draw. Do you know that? He's an artist. I'm already going to hook him up for some things.
And he's fucking nice guy too, and he speaks Latin like at will.
I know. He's multi-talented.
I know. Yeah.
Don't you? I can see your mind going right there.
My mind is not.
It just drops straight into the dungeon with all the whips, chains, and everything.
But believe me, no. No, I'm very kind. He's a great guy. I'm not gonna. Don't worry, Charlie. I'm not gonna tie you up in a dungeon with no whips, no chains, nothing like that. No, not the first time, anyway, love. Anyway, bye. Anyway, Irish, Scottish, or Welsh singing a parody makes it 100% better. It is. You just need a little bit of an accent. Oh, and Autistic Shell says she can sing. But Charlie's true passion is slinging boxes. No, it's not.
Slinging boxes, Jesus.
No, yeah, I would say I'm not. I was going to say something about that, but I'm not going to say it because it's just not true. It's just not true. No, Charlie, it's not true. I don't believe that about you, in a derogatory kind of way. But on that, Mipet, I hope you had some fun in or quiz, or just so you know, Mipet may come back and hang out with you on another one, maybe. If y'all think that Mipet should come back, then let us know, because I had a great time. I was really happy.
I'd love to come back. This was good. This was great fun.
And I would have you back anytime you want. And I know that everybody loved it because they had a great time in the chat. I could tell. And Aaron, that's not fair. I don't think like that. I really don't, actually. No offense, Charlie, but I wasn't thinking that. But anyway, no matter what I say, I'm in trouble, right? If I say I wasn't thinking it, then I'm in trouble. If I say I was thinking it, I'm going to be in trouble. I mean, it's just like, think what you will, people. If you really want to know, ask me. I'll tell you the truth. Ask me in private, okay? Because I ain't telling you here on YouTube. But if you want to know, if Charlie or Aaron really want to know, they know how to get in touch with me, and they will.
Yeah, I was just going to say, DMs are good.
My DMs are open. Are we voting on the last one, or did we miss it? We didn't vote actually on the last one. Let's vote. Verillion wants to vote before we leave. Let's vote, okay? And Mocking, I know you do a really good kitty cat. I love see, I will admit, I am thinking about Mocking's kitty cat. I am. I am. Okay, there you go. I will admit that right out. Yeah.
Autistic Shield said he's the second worst singer in the world. So, and his mum's number one. That's awful, telling you that your mum's number one. That's.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, Aaron and Liam, 2s across the board.
Yep, it's definitely him. He is definitely meow. Yes. Psst. Hey there, Mo. Hey, Mocking, hey, kitty. Oh God, I have so much to tell you later. Oh my God. Psst, yo, Mocking. Anyway, oh God, I'm just having too much fun tonight. I can't help it. You're all victims of my humor tonight. I can't stand it. If you only knew the memes that were going through my head right now, you'd all be embarrassed. I don't know. But on that, it looks like 2-1. I'm going to put my outro on. Mipet, I hope you come back. This was a blast. I always have fun with you over there on the Shills on Friday.
Absolutely.
Mipet's on all those shows. She's like running that shit over there. Shh, don't tell Dick. But like Mipet, she's running that shit over there. But shh, don't tell Dick.
Between Amy and I, we browbeat Dick into everything. So, you know.
It's women's power over there. I see it. But it's a great show. She's there on Pub Chat. She's there on Saturday. She's there on Sunday. She's there when they do Operation Starsky, which is a really great show with Operation Starsky from Ukraine, and it's very informative about what's going on over there. And they collect money for stuff that's going on and for the needs that they have. It's a good cause. And then if you want all the funny flirt busting bullshit that we do, it's on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, right?
Yeah. Friday's Pub Chat, and this week it was, my God, we went from farting to tea kettles. It was quite
farting and tea kettles. I had 102 fever and I missed farting and tea kettles. Why don't you ever talk tea kettles when I'm there?
Well, Pub Chat, it just goes from, I don't even know how the frick we got there. So it was awesome. Oh, Amy and I had, my face was that fucking sore from laughing. Amy just about split a gut. So it was, definitely. It was just awesome.
That's a damn good show then. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's good. It's always a good time there. There's it's either funny, sometimes they're serious, like it goes from topic to topic. I like things that everybody's willing to talk about anything, and they're pretty funny and good, and try to put a little twist on it. It's casual, like in a pub.
Unfortunately, I'm always the designated driver because everyone else gets pissed except for me because I
have not been drinking during Pub Chat for lately. Actually, I've been stone cold sober. Yeah,
I know it's scary, isn't it, when you're the only one and it's holy shit, they're crazy. But no.
I'm thinking I might have to have a few more on Friday when I join. We'll see if it gets. I don't know. I'm just trying to help keep it all under control. You know what I mean? Nobody needs I'm wild enough. Do you really need me drunk and wild? I don't think so. I really don't think y'all need that. I really don't. More don't. What's the show on Saturday called? I always forget the name of the one. I know
that's the Silly Shills show, just because we're totally silly. Yeah.
Is that the one where they do the videos and we do the?
Yes.
All right. Yeah.
Supposedly to debunk, but it's basically point and laugh.
Yeah,
because
that's the one.
So
that's
stupid.
My favorite part. It has the gong in Mipet.
Oh yes.
It has to play the gong because the gong doesn't work, and then Mipet has to be the gong, and that's funny.
Well, yes. Once Sir Dick gets back online, he's had some issues. Oh my God. His next door neighbour that had a burst water pipe, so there's been some major reconstruction going on. They had to rip down a whole wall and the front of his place. He's had major reconstruction happening. So lots of fun for Dick. So he should be back this week, and so yes.
Yeah, so it should be a really good show on Friday. So join us all day on Friday or Saturday. And then Sunday is Uncalled For, and that's a good show too with Amy and Mipet always, and several others, whoever's going to be around to join. Several shows in the chat. You all can show yourself, but Aaron's there, Quiz is there, Charlie's there. Several of the mods are also here in the chat. Everybody has a good time. We
Absolutely.
See DK's not here in the chat, but he's over there at Pub Chat. He's at all those shows too. So we'll see you all there. That's how I'll put the link down below on the show's channel. It's linked usually on the back of my community tab once a week anyway, so you can find them. And please, Mipet's channel. I'm going to do it. Sorry, I'm going to embarrass you, girl. I did advertise Mipet as the Dragon Queen of Limericks, and she is. If you come anywhere near her, she's going to write about you. She is Limerick. Okay, and her channel is linked below, and she has all of the Shills Limericks videos up there on her channel right now, and they're pretty good. I made one, and Liam made two, and Charlie's in a couple. We're all there. in our glory. I think I was naked. I'm not sure. I have to go back and check, but usually am. But
Yes.
she's very good. Yeah, I figured. She is very good with her words. So go check that out.
Thank you. There's quite a few Penguin Newses there as well.
Oh, yes. I was going to say the ones you do with Commander, because they are also very good. They've been really on point lately and funny as hell. Actually, that one with the tank was cracking me the hell up.
Yeah, I've got to actually upload the ones that Commander has been doing as well. But all the original just Penguin Newses that I started out are on there.
Okay.
And,
I'll fix the link, Mrs. Cassandra. It might be that I have a word after it or something. I saw that. I'll fix the link for Mipet's channel right as soon as we end, which is going to be like right now. Well, there you go. Thanks again, Mipet. I hope you come back.
No worries. Okay, thank you for having me. It's been awesome. Thanks, guys, in the chat.
And for everybody out there, have a great night. We'll see you soon. Tomorrow I'm off. I'm taking YouTube off, but we'll see you Thursday for the congressional hearing part 2. And then Friday we'll be over at Pub Chat. Saturday we're having mayhem at 11 o'clock. So like, get ready. Bring your humor. You can drop your pants at the door if you'd like, but bring your humor. No humor, no answer. Okay,
I like it. Drop your pants at the door.
No, they do. They said, "Drop your pants on the deck." We don't care. You could be naked if you want. We don't care. But you definitely need your humor if you come by that way. But on that, I'm going to say goodnight. Thanks again, Mipet. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Thank you, mods. Everybody, have a good one. We'll see you soon. Thanks for hanging.
Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. You check as I'm chess, what's happening next? He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold an obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they see me. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives. You create thoughts. Never waste time. You got one shot. You got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5. No mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way. What I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they see me. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me.